Rebecca Dirks at Winter NAMM 2010. We're at the Fender Custom Shop area, and we ran into Jim Campilongo here, who we actually just interviewed in our February issue of Premier Guitar. And you've got a new signature model here, right?
Yeah, that's right. Mike Eldred and I got together and made the signature model. I'm really proud of it. I guess the features that are noteworthy on it is that it has a deep dish here, a deep cut. I don't know if you could get that. And it's for, you can really bend and get some nice, like that. Like that's pretty far, and this guitar allows for that kind of thing. So, and I tried to get it. The other stuff about it is tried to get some real bassy pickups on it because I like the non-punish the sound, punish the audience Tele sound, and it's also a top loader, which is based on my 59. I play a top loader instead of the most Telecasters the string goes through the body, but this doesn't. I think it's a little mellower. It feels a little more rubbery to me. It sounds a little more rubbery, and I like that. And then I guess the big thing is these plates that hold those soap dish holders. They used, if you know Telecasters, they have a lip, and I always hit those, and now it's gone. Because normally this goes all the way to there, but in this case, you have free access. The fence is down, and I tend to pick back. I got kind of nervous and didn't play that well, but I'll pick. So, that, and then you could not pick there, and you get a nice different sound. So it sounds a little bassier. The colors really, I found that the less finish you have, the better the guitar sounds, and I like that you could see the grain. And I didn't get it relicked because I just kind of want to relic it myself, which I probably will in about 3 months. It'll look relicked.
Well, and you're a big fan of the Princeton Reverbs, right?
Well, that's kind of how I got hooked up with Fender. Was I started playing Princeton's about 8 years ago in New York, where half the concern about the gig is, well, how am I going to get there? I don't have a, Ford F-100 truck, with filled with 10 amps. It's like you got to get to the gig. And generally in New York, a lot of times there's a band every hour, and so getting on and off the stage is like a matter of real pride for us, as far as like you want to be in tune and you want to get off the stage really fast. And so I started using the Princeton, and I found that it was very versatile. It got all the sounds I wanted. It has reverb. It has, a good reverb. I wouldn't think of it using any others. And then it has the, the volume and intensity thing. There it is. Let's turn it all the way up. I mean, hey, it doesn't get better than that. I mean, so I used that for a couple of years. It worked well in the studio. And then I started doing some bigger shows, and just stick a mic in front of it and it's louder than whatever. Shane Nicholas of the Amp Division surprised me. My new record is called Orange, and it's coming out February 16th, and I'm really excited about it. It's on iTunes right now. And as a surprise, he made an orange amp. And I think they're custom order. You have to get them through. I don't know how you get them, but here's one here. Obviously,
you have to be Jim Campilongo.
No, you don't have to be Jim Campilongo. You could be anybody. You could even be Jim Campilongo and get an orange amp. So I think it looks pretty good, though. I mean, at first I'm kind of in love with like the traditional look of things. I mean, to this day, I could just still stare at a Telecaster and like love how this looks, and I feel the same way about these whatever. I don't know what you make your pick, but they're kind of perfect. And I felt that way about the amps. And if you would have told me 2 months ago, oh well, you're gonna like an orange Princeton Reverb, despite the fact it promotes my record, which I like. I don't know if I would have said, oh, I think I'm going to like that as opposed to black, but I really think it looks kind of cool. I like it. So, what do you think?
I think it looks cool as well.
And it's unanimous.
Well, thanks a lot for talking to us about the new Tele and the Princeton here. If somebody wants to learn more about your music, check out your new album, do you have a website they can go to?
Sure do. Thanks for asking. You could go to jimcampilongo.com. And there's more than you'll ever want to know about me there. I mean, my gear and all that. And there's links to my records. You can get my records at, Amazon and iTunes and all that stuff. You just do a Campilongo search. And in February 16th, it'll be at all fine record stores that are still in business everywhere. So, thanks for asking.
This is Rebecca Dirks with PremierGuitar.com at Winter NAMM 2010.